Sanibel Lighthouse Beach just reopened. We're gonna do some fishing, and now we're gonna go to the beach.
I got chocolate.
That chocolate is from Venezuela. How is it?
Good.
That's a good, is that your chocolate dance?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. You wanna go to the beach? Okay, let's go. So we're all packed up, headed out. David, get in your seat. So we're at Anderson's Tackle, and we're gonna get some live shrimp. So we can try to catch some pompano. And David's excited.
Come here.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, all right. We just need a dozen shrimp whenever you're ready.
All right.
So this is really good for nauseums.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Got it. About a few.
Good. You want one? Want to touch it?
Now it's time to grab some snacks and get on the way to the beach. Right here to my left is the lighthouse. We're heading to the beach. You can see it off in the distance. It is the last public beach to be open on Sanibel. So we're pretty excited to go check it out. It has been closed for the longest, 9 months. Probably got the most damage because it's kind of on the point down there. And we're gonna go check it out. Excited to go back to our beach that we haven't seen in a long time. The fishing pier area, though, is still closed. The parking lot is pretty full, but we got lucky and found a spot immediately. We're just waiting for the people to leave. The whole trip here, though, like, everything is destroyed. Like, there's little patches of beautiful green. The greenery is coming back, but some of the buildings obviously are just wrecked. You ready to go to the beach? You ready to go to the beach? It is gorgeous here. It is a hot day out, but thank God we're at the beach because we can get in the water. The beach looks amazing. Water's pretty chill, actually. We didn't go on a boat today because it was supposed to be super windy, but it's not too bad here. Lots of boats on the water. The water is a little murky. It looks clear off that direction. I don't know. It's wild to see so many people here on the beach because we've been by on boats so many times. Empty with just big machinery going up and down the beach, but this is the first time we've been here since after Hurricane Ian. Throw it! Woo! And people are definitely enjoying it. So we're heading down to the lighthouse, check it out, and see how things look. This is happening all over Florida and the coast right now, but we've got this seaweed that is going on the coast, but it's not nearly as bad as the end of the world doom and gloom newscast that we've been seeing. What is it? Oh, that's weird. Interesting. So there's some weird looking snail things in this. David, run! It's definitely not one of the prettiest beaches at the point. Once you get into the water a little bit, it's okay, but the seaweed at the edge of the water, it's kind of whatever. So we're finally making it all the way down to the lighthouse. If you're a boater in this area, you gotta be careful because there's stuff in the water still you can see. Like, you do not want to come close to the shore. You can see tons of destruction right near it that they're still cleaning up. The beach overall looks pretty nice. Ow! You should bring some shoes because I just stepped on one of these broken shells. So be careful. Oh, look at that. The wooden leg. It's almost like a pirate, David. This is the spot everyone is fishing at. It's a little sketchy for David to be down here. David, do you like this? Are we exploring? This is the corner of the island over here. We decided to go to another beach because it's really crowded here. We couldn't fish anywhere just because there's so many people here, and the seaweed isn't amazing. It's not like horrible once you get in the water, but walking through it, it wasn't super enjoyable. So we're gonna check out another beach. Gulfside City Park Beach. It looks like the clouds are going over in kind of opposite direction where we're at, so we're gonna go on the beach and try to catch some fish, see what we can catch. We've been to this beach before, but it's got a nice long pier you can walk down, or a nice long walkway. So if you're bringing a whole bunch of stuff, it's perfect for that. This beach is gorgeous. The wind isn't too bad. Plenty sun, and the storm is off that way. There's none of the seaweed up here, none of it at all. It's just down on the point that we're at near the lighthouse, but up here there's nothing. I guess it all gets blown down there. Trying to untie our knots here. Almost got it. There we go. So this is just a pompano rig with the bottom one chopped off.
So if you have it like that.
Ready? We'll put it right here. Okay. So we had to put on a 2-ounce weight because it is extremely windy out here, and we're getting dragged into all the people that were standing to our left. But now it's sitting tight. All right, time to try again. So the wind's probably 12, 15 miles an hour right now. I actually like it a lot better at this beach. It's a little bit more windy over here. There's no seaweed, there's less people. The beach is way cleaner, and there's no seams because there's a ton of wind. And we have plenty of space to try and fish. That doesn't mean we're gonna catch anything, but we can sure try. I'm not a big fan of getting in the water in this windy. I don't know why. I just don't enjoy it as much as super calm water. And that's why we like the Gulf, because it's calm a lot of the time. Scenic Lake Okeechobee. For those of you that have never seen it before, it's quite a sight to see. But we're not here for Lake Okeechobee. We're here for the Pompano. Cool little lagoon over here. When high tide comes up, I'm guessing, fills this up and then doesn't go back out. So I came back to the car to get this shell digger thing that my wife wanted. She's out in the water and said there's a whole bunch of shells after the storm. And maybe I'll get in the water now since I'm burning up after that. There's the breeze. That's what I was looking for. You can see the storm that was over here is blown way off over there past Fort Myers. And now we're fishing, just caught a tiny little guy. At least we didn't get zero for the day. So Jen was out using the shell scoop thing and found this little gem right here. Looks like dolphins. Yeah, look. There's some dolphins out here right now. Pretty cool. Did you see the dolphins? Was that cool? Well, that's pretty awesome. That's why I love it out here. Almost every single time we go to the beach, we see a dolphin or a manatee, some other massive animal in the water. Thank God we haven't seen any sharks or alligators in person. It would still be cool to see one from a boat or from the land. It's over the wave. Big wave. Holy cow, what is that?
Grab it, grab it. Oh, what? Record it.
What the heck? It's
That is
massive.
awesome.
Whoa! Look at the size of this thing. Nice. Just made an awesome shell find. Cool. Back in the water we go. You never know what you're gonna find in the water on Sanibel. I finally got in the water. I was coerced into getting in the water. And now that I'm here, I found the biggest shell on earth. Was that a record? I think it was a record. Oh, booey. Did you find one that big?
No, I was looking for it.
Everyone was looking for that one because it was a monster. David is having the time of his life. He loves the wind and the waves and the water. He doesn't care. He just loves the water. Normally the water's a lot clearer here, but depending on when you come, if there's a storm before, like yesterday we had the craziest storm that we've had all year. Rain all day, our canal rose 2 feet, and because of that, because of the storm, this water is not as clear as it would normally be, because some water is better than no water, and warm water is better than cold water. California looking at you.
Let's walk over with you. David!
Oh, is it raining? Oh my goodness. David.
David, look!
So we're calling it a day. It was different strokes for different folks, but this beach was for us today. Sanibel Lighthouse Beach is beautiful. It's awesome that it's open, but for us today, for fishing, for less people, for no seaweed. I haven't been bit by a single no-see-am here now. It just depends on the location you're at, because I'm sure any other day we might be getting bit by a million no-see-ams, but today, at this location, with this wind, no bites, just fish bites.
Look at that beast. Let's keep going. Do you see it?
Love alligators. So we're leaving Sanibel. We had an amazing time showing you the lighthouse, beach, how it just opened up. There's a ton of people there. Went to another beach, caught a fish, saw an alligator, saw some dolphins, found a huge shell. We had an amazing time. If you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe to see more just like it in the future.